Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? Y'all already know who it is. It's your favorite gamer girl, Crunk Girl 711, back with a new video. Yes, I'm back. Like I told you I was back. I'm back. Shouts out to the people who actually commented on my I'm back video, giving me great suggestions. Great thing. Believe me, I read every single comment. I'm putting it into perspective about what I want to do with the channel. Things I'm going to change. Things I'm going to keep the same. And shouts out to everybody who participating and is still, you know what I'm saying, clicking on the video after seeing it. Make sure y'all subscribe, like, and please comment. I do comment back. Even if I may not do it the same day, I do comment. It comes when y'all comment on my videos, it comes to my phone. I'll see it. I'll, you know what I'm saying, dissect what y'all say, get back with you, tell you thanks for subscribing, thanks for coming through the channel. Shouts out to the people who actually like my videos, and some of their people who are subscribers come to the channel and gave suggestions. All of it, I seen it, and we'll see what we can do about it. The one thing I can say I saw a lot of was a She Attack podcast. For the people who don't know, She Attack has a podcast, but we don't do it weekly. I think we started it this year. And I will be bringing it from the She Attack YouTube channel to this channel, which means the day that we do basically the name of the She Attack podcast is Boss Layer. And we, instead of having episodes, we call them levels. So we got a level 1, level 2, level 3. It's me, Erica Cuts for the win, shouts out to her, and the girl who started She Attack, and one of my best friends, the video game her, aka Nia. She will also be on there as well. As all three of us. What I will be doing is, when we put the episodes of the podcast on the She Attack TV YouTube, the day after, I'll put it on Crunk Girl 711's channel, my channel. So y'all will be able to watch it if you're not subscribed to the She Attack TV channel. And you'll be able to see it on my channel as well. We talk about, I think, maybe 4 or 5 topics every time we do one. It's just the 3 of us. And then maybe I'll try to do something on my own later on. But I heard a lot of y'all say you want a She Attack podcast. So Boss Layer will be on my channel. I already talked to Nia and my girl Erica about it, and it was like, yeah, it's cool. The day that we do and if y'all want me to put earlier episodes of Boss Layer on my channel, I can do it that way too. I can upload the episodes, the levels that we have already done, and I can upload them to the channel so y'all can catch up on how we do everything. And then I can start fresh when we do an episode. God dog it. When we do a level of Boss Layer, that next day after it uploads, after it's on She Attack TV channel, that next day it'll be on this channel. So got all that out of the way. But thanks to all of y'all for commenting on the video. Now to the nitty gritty. What this video is about. My Horizon Zero Dawn impressions, and also Guerrilla Games putting a lot of these people on notice that they're not a one-trick pony. A one-trick pony. When it comes to Guerrilla Games, I was late to them, because if y'all didn't know, even though I've been a PlayStation fan forever, I didn't own a PS3 till the middle of the generation. I didn't buy a PS3 till like late 09, so I was extremely late to a lot of games. Uncharted had already came out, Killzone 2, a lot of the old, like the beginning of PlayStation 3's life cycle, none of those games I had played yet. So I was catching up. So my first Killzone game was Killzone 3. And I actually liked it. I thought it was different from all the other first-person shooters. Had different mechanics. But a lot of people was like, I guess they got tired of the sluggish, kind of big, brawly type of game. Shadowfall did okay, but didn't do as well as people thought it was going to do. So we had no clue that Guerrilla Games was even working on this title. We had no idea that they were doing anything with a new IP or any of that. And to be honest, this is exactly what Guerrilla Games needed to show the industry that they're not just the makers of Killzone, that the people that they have under their umbrella are developers who can try something different and it be good. We already knew the game was going to look phenomenal, but we didn't know about the meat of the game, and if Guerrilla could use what they've learned from the Killzone days, working with the PS3 architecture, if it would be a great game or would it be mediocre and the same old same. And I'm happy to say that this game, in my opinion, is their best game that they have ever made. After being able to play their other games, because I went back and played it. I went back and played Killzone 2. I went back and looked at gameplay of Killzone 1. Killzone 2 was a phenomenal game. Killzone 3 was it was okay. I liked it for what it was. And Shadowfall was just, to me, all over the place. But I think they finally found something that was different and gave them inspiration, and you can tell throughout the game that they tried new things, and they took from this game and took from that game and added their twist to it and what they're actually used to and made it their own. So bravo to Guerrilla Games, and actually bravo to Sony for letting Guerrilla Games do a new IP, a new franchise, something that is not Killzone. I think they needed to do this, and I think the other first parties of Sony need to follow. It's time for the PS4 to have its own identity and not hold on to Nathan Drake. It's time for them to not hold on to Ratchet and Clank as a face for PlayStation. Sony does this every generation where they find new mascots to push their brand. And Aloy, I think, is a great new opportunity for them to push a new mascot for their brand. You see it at cosplay events. You see it at PAXs and the E3s, and the people who dress up like Aloy. That pushes her character more and also helps the game too. And I think this is a new franchise that Sony has under their belt that can only get better. The game is awesome. So now here's my impressions of the game. I just had to put that out there that I am so proud of Guerrilla Games for stepping up and putting developers on notice that we are not just Killzone, that we can do something different. We can bring a new IP and it be good. This generation, we need good new IPs. We don't need to stick to same old same. Uncharted is great, but I want to have new experiences, new types of games, new characters, and I feel like we're starting to get that now. And I'm happy that the developers have learned and buckled and had falls and are seeing what the gamer wants right now, and seeing what they actually can really do, and trying to push themselves, because Guerrilla Games pushed themselves with this, because they've never done an RPG ever. They've always just straight first-person shooter graphics. They've never had a real story like that. I didn't like Killzone's story. They never really had a great, fantastic gameplay, but Horizon brings all of that and more. First off, we're just gonna get it out of the way. Horizon Zero Dawn on a regular PlayStation, not a PS Pro, a regular PlayStation, looks fucking amazing. This, hands down, in my opinion, may just be the top 3 best looking games. I'll say that because I don't have a 4K TV and I don't have PS4 Pro. So for those people, this may be the best looking game. But for me, The Order still, in my opinion, and Rise are still top tier in Uncharted 4. But my God, I will say that this may put Uncharted 4 to shame on a regular PlayStation 4, not a PS4 Pro. It's top 3 for me. The game, from like draw distances, look really good. You really don't see too many pop-ins. The only thing graphically that doesn't look good, I would say, is the water. The water is trash. The water does not look good. The splashing animations don't look good. Physics don't look good at all. But other than that, characters' faces. Like my man, I forgot his name, Roth. I forgot how you pronounce the guy's name. That's her like father figure in the game. His beard looks fucking so real. His beard, like every strand of hair, you can see like the attention to detail is fucking crazy. Aloy looks as a little girl and as a teenager looks amazing. The area that I'm in right now, well, that I just got out of, is basically the training area. It's only a small portion, but in that little small portion, there was a lot of shit to do in there. A lot of side missions to level you up. A lot of different types of not monsters, but like them dinosaur looking things, robots slash dinosaur thingies. There's like trackers, the ones that have the little lights on them and they track you, and if they see you, they'll run your ass down. Then you got some, I think it's called splitters or splinters, I think that's how you call them, where they look like they be mining, up rock, and they shoot like fireballs and shit at you. Then I did one at the end of the regular mission that was, you only had to be like level 3, and I think right now I'm like level 8, where you fucking fighting this saber tooth nigga. Like shit is crazy. I've seen about I think 1, 2, 3, 4 types of different robots so far, which is good for one area, which is not bad at all. Me seeing 3 to 4 different types of robots in one little small area of the map is not bad at all. The side missions don't feel like shit side missions don't feel repetitive at all. They actually feel like they're a part of the story, and you're learning more and more about the actual people who live in this tribe, and the people who are outcasts. Because the people who are out there with you when you first start out, all of them are outcasts. Except for I think the merchant guy, and I don't want to put spoilers out there, but the merchant guy, you and him have met before. Not met before, but the guy that you meet after you do all the training stuff in that little area, and you leave that area, you're gonna meet a guy that you met at the beginning of the game, and I think he's gonna play a part in the game. I just don't know what kind of part he's gonna play. I know he gave me a second piece of clothing, armor, whatever. So that was dope. I think I bought like 2 or 3 different clothing from him, which is kind of dope. Then it's like there's different ways to kill different robots. You can hit them in the back and knock. I forgot what you call the little cubics thing that's on the back of them. That's like a tracker. And they give you like when you press R1, not R1. When you press R3, the analog in, it scans the area. Then it scans the actual robots and tells you their weak points and what you need to do to kill it. So one may go down with fire, one may go down with knocking the armor off of the body, one may go down like the trackers, you have to shoot them in the eye, and that'll be a one-hit kill. And every time you kill something, or you kill a boar or a turkey for meat, you can trade it, or you can trade it for other things, or you can use it to make and craft things on the fly. Like you can craft bows, you can craft firebow stuff for your firebow, your trip caster. It's basically like a trip wire. Those are the only 3 weapons I have right now. And also you can manipulate them and put different types of cores in them. And they do more damage or do more fire damage, or stuff like that, which is dope. The crafting system on the fly is cool. I like that. Where you can craft stuff and then you have to. Yes, ma'am. That moment when your mom interrupts your video. Back to scheduled programming. Like I said, my mom does it all the time. I love it to death though. So, like I was saying, you can craft on the fly, craft bows, you can craft potions, you can craft antidotes, all that stuff you can craft right on the fly. And it's on your directional pad to use it. The thing about these animals, these motherfuckers are aggressive. Like if they see you and they're like, the sneaking button is square. You press square to sneak and crouch into certain areas, in the game so they can't see you. You can silent kill them, but if they see your ass, like, they are chasing you the fuck down until they don't see you anymore. They are aggressive as AI. I'm playing on hard right now, but there is no trophy for difficulty, so you can play it on any difficulty you want. I'm not playing it on any other difficulty unless there's a trophy for it. So to me, it don't matter. It was either gonna be normal or hard because I checked the trophies and there was no trophy for very hard. So I'm like, fuck it, I'll play either on hard or I just play it on normal. But they are fucking aggressive. I haven't met people yet, so I can't say how the AI is when it comes to the human AI in the game. But when it comes to the fucking robots, some of them motherfuckers, I died a couple times. Like, no bullshit, from fucking up and not being on point with my rolling out of the way. And them motherfuckers killed my damn ass. So you can die. You go up against the wrong thing that will kill your ass. Gameplay is really fun. The fun factor is fun. It's a fun game. You learn a lot at the beginning of the game. Like, it's just a setup. Some people say, oh, the game is slow, and then, like, you only played 30 minutes of the game, so how can you say a game is slow when it's a new franchise, new IP? They gotta set up the character development so far is really good. I know a lot about Aloy, and I know nothing about Aloy, which is a good thing because they're setting everything up. When you first start off the game, you're a baby. And the first cinematic of this game is fucking amazing. It shows her getting shunned and she's just a baby. And it shows the man who helps her and is her father figure. He gets shunned too. And the only reason why he got shunned because he started to love Aloy. And he took care of Aloy. And he got her blessed by the gods, and the tribe put them out for life. So they can never come back. They can never talk to other people in the tribe. They're outcasts. So when Aloy is a little girl, she runs into a family of tribesmen, and they just show her no empathy. And they try to, I think it's like some berries, pick berries for the woman. And the woman looked at her like she was scum of the earth. And Aloy doesn't know why. And she falls into this cave. So right now I'm going to put spoiler alert. This is a spoiler, but it's the beginning of the game. And she finds this thing that she puts on her ear, and she learns about, like, she tries to figure out what the hell is the shit in this cave, and what is the shit that she just put in her ear. It's like a computer. It's like she can see shit, she can track animals and their footprints and which ways they're gonna go. The radar thing where when you press R3 you can tell the weaknesses. Like, all of that shit is in this little earpiece. And she puts it on her ear, and all of a sudden everything lights up. And you feel for Aloy at the beginning of the game. It makes Aloy feel like a real person, which is something that Guerrilla Games has had trouble with a lot when it comes to telling a story, and it being a story that has meat on the bones and actually sticks to you. I think out of all of the first party, I think the Guerrilla Games people were the main ones who had that issue when it came to telling a story. I think all the other first party that Sony has, they never had a problem telling a great story or having actual characters with teeth to them and actual, like, you want to root for the characters. Killzone was never that for me. So for this game to have a story like it has, I'm happy that Guerrilla Games has learned from their mistakes and actually got help from other people. Like, when you see the dialogue tree and you pick stuff to do, I can tell that the people that they hired from Fallout helped them with that. And the way the faces look and all that stuff looks really phenomenal. But I can tell, like, sometimes the lip syncing is off a little bit. But for a new IP, it's not bad. For them trying something different, it's not terrible. It's not terrible. Voice acting, I don't think is terrible. It's just the mouths and the voice at the same time just doesn't take me out of the game. And it's not every character that she talks to either. So it may just be the people that they hired. But overall, story is very good. I'm still at the beginning of the game. I'm only like 6% into the game. I'm level 8. The gameplay is really fun. What else? Story game. Oh, the sound. The sound is amazing. Like, whoever did the sound for this game, thumbs up for that. The sound is really good, especially when you're fighting animals and shit. And that joint, the freaking sounds is amazing in this game. The sound of the bow or certain bows hitting certain shit when the animals run into the tripwire and it shocks them, you can hear it. So far so good. 5 hours in, I can say that this is this is actually the best game I've played so far this year. I can't wait to see what happens next in the story, which is a good thing. And Guerrilla Games, thumbs up, man. I'm happy that they got something here. This is a new franchise, a new IP from a freaking developer who's been around for a long time. And I think they put developers on notice that they're not just a one-trick pony. They can do shit other than Killzone. And I feel other first-party and third-party developers who do the same old series all the time, they're challenging them to change it up. Don't do the same old same. Do something different. Show the gamers out there that you have other ideas. And the other ideas are just as good and if not better than what they're used to seeing from you. This is what this generation needed. And I think like games like Neo and games like this, even though some people don't like Quantum Break, but games like Quantum Break, games like, what can I say? Just different types of IPs, even if they fail. We need new things to want to be like. We need new faces, new mascots. Just in general, we just need anything new and not the norm. Like this new God of War. I hope this is the last God of War, and I hope that San Diego tries something completely different that we've never seen from them before. I hope this is the last God of War, but it may not be. I hope they get 2 teams and try something different. I hope that the rest of the developers around the world look at this and see gamers like new IPs. They don't want the same old same, but it has to be quality. So that is my first impressions of Horizon Zero Dawn. Solid 8.5 to a 9. I don't want to give it no 10 because it's not a 10. But so far, so good. Great fucking game. Fun factor is there. And that's the only thing I'm worried about. Am I having fun with the game? And the answer is yes to 1,000. So anyways, if any of y'all have Horizon right now, let me know what you think about the game. What is your grade for it? What you thinking about it? Even for the people who have Xboxes who have just seen screenshots or have seen people playing it on Twitch, what do you think about it? So follow me on Twitch at Crunker711. Subscribe, comment, and also follow me on Twitter as well. And let me know what y'all think. I'm out. Holla.